Hello and welcome Miss Niece's K-Bell class. This is my Christian Scriptures final project. I'm joined with my Christian role model, my grandma, Anne Mary Havlin. Grandma Havlin, what religion do you practice currently?
I practice the Catholic faith.
How long have you been practicing that faith?
Since childhood, birth, practically when I got baptism. Shortly after I was born in 1935, I guess.
Wow. Were you ever a member of a different religious affiliation?
No.
Why did you stay with your original religion?
Well, I always believed it was the true faith. And I went to Catholic schools, and that fostered my belief in the Catholic faith, and received the sacrament.
Okay. How is Scripture used in your religious tradition?
Well, the Mass is a very important part of our faith, and the Gospel reading and the other two readings are something to reflect on each week.
Do you read the Bible on your own?
Not as much as I'd like to.
What role does prayer play in your life?
Prayer is something that I just believe that you couldn't do without. And the Father tells us, if you ask anything in my name, I will grant it to you. And that's how you ask Him, is through prayer.
What is your favorite form of prayer?
I like singing songs of praise, and that's what we also did in the Lighthouse too. But I guess my favorite prayers are probably to the Blessed Mother.
Why?
Because I don't think the good Lord can say no to her. If you have her present your request to Him, I think you're more likely for Him to, not that He doesn't listen, but I think He especially listens to His mother.
Outside of volunteer work, how do you help others?
Well, I pray for them, and I try to help them financially if I'm able.
How long have you been married, and how important is marriage to you?
61 years this coming May, and it's very important to me because of raising our family.
How has Catholicism changed since you were young?
Well, it's a little more lenient, I think,
Yeah.
as far as fasting and the Lenten practices, and I think some of the changes have been for the good, because I like the priest facing the congregation.
How has your faith evolved since you were young?
My faith is strengthened, especially by going through the RCIA with my granddaughter, and for the Lighthouse community.
What's your opinion on Catholic education?
I think it's very important because you have to have some knowledge of God in your studies.
Did you send any of your children through Catholic schools?
Yes, they all started, they all made the 8 grades in grade school.
You believe that Catholic education benefits children?
Yes, very much.
This concludes the interview portion of my project. I wanted to thank my awesome grandma for participating. I love her so much, and she is super great. And this interview has been really insightful, and I really like this project.